In the last video, we talked about why inconsistent patient flow usually comes from inconsistent visibility. It's not about doing more, it's about being clearer. Today, I'm going to show you 2 places where clear messaging can immediately make your marketing more effective without adding anything new to your plate. If we haven't met yet, I'm Grasek, acupuncturist, marketing strategist, and I run a 6-figure practice. I teach marketing for acupuncturists who want more predictable patient numbers. Your marketing message is very simply the words that you use to draw people towards your practice. It shows up on your website, your Google business profile, social media, everywhere. Your message needs to clearly appeal to the patients who are a great fit for you, the ones who are aligned with the way you practice this medicine and who are ready to invest their time and money with you and stick to a treatment plan. When your marketing message is crystal clear and appeals to your ideal patient, then all of the marketing efforts that you make are much more effective, meaning you get to do less marketing for better results. How does this work? A clear message makes potential patients feel more motivated and take action at a higher rate. And of course, the action we want them to take is to book an appointment. Clear messaging means that the right person can land on your website or your Google business profile and immediately think to themselves, oh, this is for me. And that thought is what leads to booked appointments. Now, good news, I'm not asking you to fix everything. So let's apply this to just 2 places in your marketing where you can start seeing better results right away. Why only 2? Because doing a few things well beats doing a lot of things inconsistently or with a muddy message. So the first thing we're going to adjust is your homepage headline on your website. Why does this matter? This is often the first impression someone has of your practice. And most people's headlines are way too vague. Here are a few common headlines that I see when I'm evaluating websites for my marketing students inside my program. Welcome to Ageless Acupuncture. Holistic healing for mind, body, and spirit. Personalized root cause medicine. Feel revitalized in your life. Here's the thing. We as acupuncturists know what these things mean. We understand their significance. We get it because we're in it. But unfortunately, none of those statements tell the right person that they're in the right place. Instead, a clear headline helps potential patients see themselves reflected in your marketing. It answers 3 questions. Who do you help? What do you help with? Why should I keep reading? And sometimes for SEO, your headline might also mention your location. But your headline should speak directly to the person that you most want to work with. So for example, for someone who wants to work with women in the menopause stage of life, your headline might say, helping women in the Finger Lakes balance their hormones and reduce hot flashes naturally with acupuncture. Other examples, helping athletes in Pittsburgh recover faster and achieve peak performance with acupuncture. Helping women over 50 soften fine lines and wrinkles and improve their digestion with acupuncture. Whatever you want to treat and whatever population, call them out. State it. We're not trying to be clever. This is about clarity. When done right, this kind of messaging clarity is really what helps potential patients know that they're in the right place. It builds a connection and builds trust immediately, removes doubts and fears, and most importantly, gets people to take action at a higher rate. In other words, make an appointment. The other place we want to apply the principle of clear messaging is on your Google business profile. Optimizing your Google business profile is huge. I cannot overstate how effective it is. Your profile is a free tool provided by Google that is directly plugged into Google and therefore impacts how high your website ranks in a Google search. You cannot afford to ignore your Google business profile. If someone is actively searching for acupuncture near them, Google is often where they land first. But most people set it up once and never touch it again. Optimizing your profile means making sure the language there reflects who you help and what you're known for, not just your credentials. It's taking the same strategy that we did earlier on your website. Who do you help? What do you help with? And where are you located? And then applying that on your Google business profile to your business description, service descriptions, and other essential parts of your profile. Again, it's about alignment so that the people who are a great fit for you know it immediately after landing on your Google business profile. And a few things to stop doing. These are important. Once you understand this concept of clarifying your marketing message for your ideal patient, a lot of other things become unnecessary. Once your messaging is clear, you don't need to chase trends sessions, or reinvent your strategy every few weeks. Clear messaging increases conversion, which means the visibility you already have works harder. You don't need to be everywhere. You don't need to do all the things. You need clearer messaging in the places where people are already finding you. Then they are much more likely to trust you and take action. In the next video, we'll talk about how to turn this clarity into a simple, repeatable visibility system, one that fits your personality and doesn't burn you out. See you in the next one.